Hey George, Network Marketing Magazine. Hope you guys have had an awesome month. It's been freezing here in Atlanta and I know across most of the United States and the world. Family, great topic. I'm gonna go a little bit different route with this. In 1980, I took $300 cash, bought my distributor kit and a bunch of products, 20-year-old kid. Put them in the back of my car. I'm driving home. And I'm trying to get up the nerve to stop at my aunt's house on the way home. And I stopped at my aunt's house and I knocked on the door, and of course they were eating dinner, which I felt like I interrupted their dinner, but they said, come on in. And I told them, I've just gotten involved in the business. I'd like for you to look at my catalog. That's all I knew to say. And I handed her my catalog and she looked through it and she bought a $7 item, and I collected the funds and I got back in my car and I went home and I went to my parents and I talked them into giving me $25 to be my first distributor sign up, $25 for the kit. They, that night, casually mentioned that Dale's gotten in a business with, I hope this isn't bothering you guys, got into a business with friends at church. Those people casually mentioned it to a TV shop repairman's wife the next day when they were having their TV repaired. This lady she's a bull in China closet, direct seller. Avon, had done Tupperware, done everything, never heard of this company, and got fired up, excited, and started selling the nutritional products to everybody. That's the sequence of events that happened for me. If that hadn't happened, I don't know if I'd have the opportunity to even be speaking to you guys today. So, supportive family, some of us have it, some of us don't. What if my aunt had said, well, I don't want to buy anything, Dale, you're disturbing our dinner. I might not have ever talked to another person. And that's what happens to some people in this business. What if my parents had said, no, you don't do this? But because of that sequence of events that happened with supportive family, I mean, my first trip out of the United States was, I won a trip to the Bahamas, and you know what? My parents won that trip too. They got to go with us. Over the last 35 years, my parents have been with me all over the world and have supported and been at conferences and places where I've spoke. I mean, I'm lucky, I'm blessed. I've got a very, very supportive family, but not everybody on your team will. I love this business because you can involve family even when they're not involved in your business. I had an extra cruise spot one year and I took my sister. My brother and sister and brothers-in-laws have been sitting in the front row when I spoke at different events for different companies. So yes, it's an awesome family business. It's awesome. But as leaders, we have to understand that some people do not have supportive families. And I'm taking all this to come back to one point that really has nothing to do with this month's topic, but it's so critically important. And that is, when we enroll somebody, we have to make sure that they get their business launched successfully and correctly. Successfully and correctly. There's an entrepreneurial revolution that's happening all over the world. And I said this on a podcast last week that we do, that if the network marketing business model did nothing but started focusing on helping new people get their business launched correctly and successfully, we would be at the top of the entrepreneurial revolution that's happening around the world. We can no longer, as a profession, continue to give people, well, you go sick 'em training program. If you need any help, you just let me know. We have to give them a game plan to get their business launched and understand it's not about getting people in, it's about letting people know we're in business. Everybody that we knows somebody that could use our product, benefit from our product or our service, or is in between gigs, are career frustrated and looking for an opportunity. It's not about who they know, it's about who do they know. And that's a mindset that we've got to get propagated throughout this profession, because it will change everything for all of us, you know, getting new people launched correctly. So I appreciate this topic. I probably went in a direction that maybe I wasn't supposed to, but I hope this benefits people. Also, you can check out, it would be worth it, MLMsuccess.com/story 41, the numeral 41. Story 41. I actually, in one of my podcasts, just sit down and talked with my dad about those early days and about the last 30, 35 plus years in this profession. I think people will get some value from that. George, I appreciate what you guys are doing at the Network Marketing Magazine, and I look forward to running across you sometime in 2018, my friend.